I have so much to catch you all up on between my health and everything else that has gone on, my trip to Arizona. You guys, stay tuned for a fun-filled video. So I don't even know where to start because so much has happened. As most of you know, I took a girls' trip with my creative besties down to Arizona, and we went to the Roy Cycled Retreat, which was amazing, and I have so much to share from that. But it all started with me driving down to Sylvia from Backyard Brushes, and I hung out with her for a few days because it just made the most sense for my family and our schedules. And we did hit one thrift store together before we found anyone else, and I just got this. I have been looking everywhere for these up by me, and I can't find any silver-plated coffee pots or teapots for whatever reason. I don't know. But I grabbed that, and then we headed over to Wisconsin, and we picked up Connie. And if you haven't followed our pictures or everyone else's videos, Sonnet released an amazing video of the trip. You guys, it was fabulous. We did stop at one thrift store while we were with Connie. And I got this. I'm going to upcycle it. I don't know what to yet, but I thought it was cute. And then I got... I don't know, something else. I don't see anything popping out going, oh, hey, that's what I got there. I didn't get any... Oh, I got some little mini clothespins there that will probably be going into whatnot. I don't see them up here right now, but I do know I got them. Then we went over to Sonnet into Appleton, Wisconsin, where we did make sure that we hit the bins. And I got mostly wood stuff from the bins. I got some old books, and I'm just going to show you this stack of them because I don't want to go through them one by one, but a gorgeous stack of books. And then I'm like juggling stuff over here. There's so much stuff in my way, and I gotta get this video out so I can clean up my work area. I got a cutting board and another cutting board. I love that one. And then I also got a big, chunky, nice rolling pin. And I might keep that one. That one's good, right? Then I was on to the airport and flying into Arizona, and then driving to Safford, where we did our meet and greet and met so many great people. Royce had us play a fun game, and that was a blast as well. And then we stayed at an Airbnb where we had a fiasco with a bug one night, and yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. Royce gifted us with so many things. She had us sit down and create all these elements and try all these new things that some of us haven't done before, or I don't know. We were just making all these elements. And I mean, when we were making all these elements, you guys, I've got pages and pages of elements that I made there. And we didn't know what the final outcome was, where we were going with it. We were just creating and trying all these things, and it was so much fun. And we used jelly plates and made our own prints. You guys, I mean, look at that. I mean, it was tapping creativity, that it's been a while since I've felt like I was doing something unique and something, you know, just me. And we created a color palette, and we created, like I said, all these elements. I don't know if you guys can see that. This is on wet strength paper. Look at this. It was just, we used our color palette and we created all these beautiful things. And then we painted a bird that we traced out of a magazine and then painted. And you guys, it was just... I don't even know how to describe what it was, because it was so amazing and so fulfilling. And so, I mean, this is my color palette. This is on a craft piece of paper. And then here's some of my texture pieces that we used. I think this one ended up being my favorite. We also had a stencil very similar to it. all in all, we then made, with all these elements, we made our own master board. I never in my life thought, oh my God, I could create that on my own, but I did. And then we had to cut them. And you create this beautiful piece and all the elements in it. And all I could think of is, why are we cutting this? This is, oh, I think I put it away. I was going to show you the scraps. But we then took the remaining part. We got an exclusive to us stencil for while we were there, which was amazing. We got an exclusive paper that we got to use, which was beautiful. And I actually picked up some extras for myself. But then we took our paper and we applied it, our masterboard, and applied it to a, my brain totally quit. And this is what I came up with. You can see my color palette, and then we used paint and charcoals and things to bring things forward and move things back. And I used a lot of the little polka dotty stencils. I used a lot of stencils for that part of it. This here, to kind of move it back and make it less noticeable. This one here. This was also on another part of mine too. But then I used charcoals to like outline the bird and make that pop forward a bit. And the same with the roses. I tried doing that here with these flowers with white and it didn't quite work. So I might go back in because it worked better with that little butterfly. So I might go back in. But this was my final outcome. I am very proud of it. It will go back on my wall back there. I really do love how it turned out. It was an amazing time. We learned so much, and I got to pick Royce's stash that she has there. I also picked up, like, I don't sell very well the stencils from Royce. For some reason, they just don't sell well for me, and I haven't wanted to buy a whole big set of them, but I bought one for me, and maybe I will go back and buy more if you guys want me to of that one. I don't have that one in stock. I have others, but not that one. When we were at Royce's and picking the stash, I didn't have a lot of room like some of the other girls did. They brought a suitcase with, and I didn't. I just had my little carry-on. But I did pick up a nest, because everyone loves nests. And I actually need one for at home because I have, when I do my photos here of my finished projects. But then I picked up some little brass tags, and there's 5 of those. And that's all I got from her. I did find some stuff and hand it off to a couple of my friends so that they could pick them up because they were amazing things and they needed them. If I couldn't have them, they had to have them. And then came the sad part of leaving my friends and going home into storms, which was fun. You guys, it was an amazing time. And I highly recommend you do this, step out of your comfort zone and do something like this, because it's just, I've got a notebook full of ideas and things that I want to do, and I'm going to do things that I am going to do. But it was also really great just to have those evenings and sit and chat with my friends. And, we did this hot seat moment and talked about where we are all going with our businesses. And because we're all friends, we're able to push each other and really, is that really an answer? Which I don't feel like I could do with just anyone. But it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. And so I have some big things in store, and I can't wait to share those in the future. My little dog's outside waiting to come in. It's beautiful out. He's fine. Then it was on to Mayo for me, and we came in Monday night, and we did hit the storms driving over to Rochester from Sylvia's house, which was terrifying. We made it. My husband's a really good driver. He drove as a courier and drove beer trucks for a while. I knew it was safe, but didn't help the death grip on my, but it's over. We get into appointments. Tuesday, we had 2 appointments. Wednesday, we had 4 or 5 appointments. Thursday was my procedure day. And we get there and, you know, you're fasting and all that. And my procedure's not until noon, check-in. And we get there and everything hooked up. And, of course, my heart's not doing its usual cruddy stuff that it does to me. And they didn't want to sedate me right away because they wanted to see if they could trigger my heart into doing what it needs to do so they can map it and take care of those spots that are acting up. I was awake for that part of it, and I really wish I hadn't been, because now I have to go back and do it again, and I will admit I'm a little scared. It was beyond uncomfortable. I cried on the table, and then I cried when it didn't work. I had multiple drugs pushed in me at high amounts to get my heart to do what it was supposed to do, and it didn't. So instead of just going in and kind of fly by the seat of your pants and just start zapping parts of my heart, they decided to hold off and we'll try again in like 2 months. So they sent me home. They're treating me for pericarditis, which I have again. So, you know, it's no lifting. I'm on meds. The whole works again. And then they also have a home monitor I'm doing for, I think, 2 or 3 weeks. I can't remember. And then we're doing that too. So I'm discouraged. I'm depressed. I'm really needed. I'm going to cry. My creative retreat even more, because it just filled me up and I have all this stuff I can do safely for my heart and be creative and explore some, which I'm really excited about. So we've got that. And then after appointments one day, we decided, me and the hubby, to go hit up an antique store, which we don't, hey, Moki, we don't do very often, but we were together. We did hit up Goodwill, and I think at Goodwill I got this cloche. It's got the little bird. The little bird used to be attached to the top. I might just try to get the glue off. I don't even remember what all we got from there. There wasn't a lot. Just some other items we did get is this beautiful, beautiful cutting board. That was a Goodwill. This was a yard sale we stopped at. Little brass frame. I've just got a little bit, some pieces of things. I love the 3 colors together. There was some more books. There's, I think, another rolling pin. But more exciting than that was what we found at this. Oh my God, the cat just laid on it. At the antique store. It was about 20 minutes from Rochester, and we had a blast. So I found some vintage seed packets. These are already sold. There's 2 of them from 1968 with this little, separate. And this is brass and heavy. And then we got a green metal oval one. We got, I don't want to ding it, it's really loud. Cowbell sold really well for me on Whatnot. This is a really good one and a really big one. So I was really excited that I was able to find that to share it with my customers on there. Oh, hey, we got some doilies. That was a yard sale. We did, let's see. We got these. This was Goodwill. I have a whole 2 bags full of these little guys. And I'm thinking, one, they'd be cute for little cupcakes, but that's not what I'm thinking. I'm going to redo some of those. I've got an idea. I had to stop and get some stuff from Michael's, and I found some little nests on clearance with some moss. So we grabbed those. I'm just going to move some of this out of the way. That's nice. And then show you my stash of butter pads. I about cried. I broke one though. So I had 3 of these ones, little blue ones. There's our marking. They say England, WH, I don't know. When you look it up, it comes up with what it actually is. And got 2 of those. I've got 3 of these little rose ones. These ones are Royal Buxton, England. And there's the mark on those. Most of these will be going up on Whatnot. They tend to sell very well for me on there. Here's another pink. It's a little different than the other ones. I looked that up too, and I don't remember what I found, but I found all of these. I've had these before. I love them. Love them. They're just chunky and thick and heavy. Restaurant wear butter pats. I don't remember what they sold for and Whatnot before, but I got a good amount for them. I was very happy with it. I believe these are butter pats. You want to let the dog in? There's a set of 4. They're little daisies. These are made in Japan and beautiful. And then, look, these are gorgeous. These are made in France. So each one's got, we've got pink and green. Watch out, kitty. And yellow and purple and blue and a peach. So we've got 6. They are made in France. All of them are marked the same. And then, oh, ouch, last but not least, just a ironstone white chunky, and this one's gone already too. So that one's already got a home. I know there's something else, I'm sure, that's up here that I wanted to share with you guys, and I can't find it right now. But I am going to be back into getting all my videos done and up on time, and I am so excited with some of the stuff I'm going to be working on for y'all. It's going to be good. So stay tuned. I'll get back into the swing of things. Obviously, I will be leaving again at some point for surgery again in 1 to 2 months. We'll see. Unless I have an episode, then I'll end up back down right away. But that's our plan as of right now. Thanks for watching, and thanks for sticking with me through all of the chaos of the past 2 weeks. And we will see you guys all soon. Bye.